Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Claude and the Banstas show. And sorry about I've got a little bit of a sniffle this morning, but anyway, welcome to our guest as usual on a Wednesday morning at this time. Daniel, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad, Claude. Thanks for having me on. Hope you're well, everybody. And yeah, listen, big up to everybody in the chat. And yeah, I'm good, mate.
Daniel, since I last seen you, another win.
Yeah.
Probably our best performance of the season, if I have to be honest with you. First time I think this season we've controlled the game for 90 minutes completely, and yeah, good signs. 3 wins on the trot. First time this season we put 3 wins together on the trot. Things are looking good. Mesut Ozil could be on his way out as well. So where do you think? Could be going to Fenerbahce. There's news this morning. He could be on the way to Fenerbahce in a 3-year deal. What do you think? Is it going to happen, Daniel?
I don't know. I ain't getting too carried away until he's gone. I'm not gonna get carried away. Yeah, I'm not gonna get carried away. I'm just gonna keep it grounded because listen, until he's out the door, he's still here, isn't he? He's still here, and yeah, we've got to be mindful of that fact. So, but if he does go, then yeah, good riddance, because it's about time. It's long overdue.
You definitely divides the fan base on this one, because there are fans that still hold him in high regard still.
Yeah, he's picked up the mantle from Arsene Wenger anyway. When Arsene Wenger left, he thought, right, I'll be the one to divide the fan base now. So
too true. And you have to excuse me on this morning. Yeah, but so how can I put it? If it's going to happen, I'm quite surprised if it's Fenerbahce that they can afford to pay him for 3.5 years. But this is what's coming out. I mean, there was talk of a team in America, I think, as well. But yeah, I agree. I think it's good for the club. I think we need to move on now, and it also frees up a space, doesn't it, Daniel, for another overseas player to come in as well. Especially now with Kolasinac gone, Socrates, I think, is on his way as well. So, yeah, things are looking up a bit now, and things that could get moving again. Daniel, Kevin, Mark, must be so sad to see Ozil go. There's Randy Viper with a
super. yeah,
Kevin Mark a big fan then?
Yeah, he is. He's a massive fan of Ozil. He loves Mesut Ozil.
Oh, just don't think you understand. He's Arsene Wenger's man. He's better than Zidane. We got Mesut Ozil. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Claude's seen this morning. He must be happy. There you go. If nothing else gets you through the lockdown, that last couple of seconds will.
Yeah, all the suggestions that he's going to the Fenerbahce. I don't know where they're getting the money from for 3.5-year deal, but it looks like they're financing it, and I think it's to say this guy who owns it was his best man at his wedding, wasn't he? So I think, if I'm not mistaken, so maybe that might have.
Hopefully it goes. If we can get him out, Claude. If we can get him out, that's probably the best bit of business we could do this window.
Yeah, I agree. And another one, Matt Macy. Let's stay on the transfers in and out. Matt Macy, Hibernian deal, loan deal. I think he needs to go as his third choice keeper. He's not going to get much looking at the moment. So I think that's a good deal for him. He's going on loan till the end of the season. Nothing much else to report on there. I don't think. I don't know what you think of this Norwich player that we've been linked with, Daniel. Bendia.
Yeah, I would take. Do you know what? Right, I think he's a decent player. He's not the player that that everyone's hyping him up to be, but I think he's a decent player. I think he's a really good. I think he's a really good player. I would take him. Listen, we can't do no worse than what we've got, so I would take him. And listen, it's whether Norwich will sell. Listen, as you know, anyone that we're linked with, every club's coming out going, hey, he's not for sale. We're going to bump up the price, 50, 60 million. And but yeah, I would take him. Maybe not for 40 million though. Not worth 40 million. Maybe about 20 mil.
Yeah. I want to address another point this week. Where do you stand on Rob Holding being offered a new contract, Daniel?
It's a difficult one. Why are we offering him a new deal? Because in the summer we were looking to get him out. So why are we offering him a new deal? I think he's a player who we should potentially be cutting ties with. Just say trying to get. We need a complete clear out. Get rid of him. I don't think we should be offering him a new deal.
No, it's. Sorry, go on. Sorry, Daniel, go on.
No, I don't think we should be offering him a new deal, Claude. I don't understand what the thought process is. Considering 6 months ago we were sending him out on loan with a view to getting him out of the club. What's changed?
Yeah, exactly. That's but apparently they think his form has got better. But to be honest with you, I think
what's changed?
The last couple of games, I think we haven't really been. Our defenders haven't really been tested. I think both teams, Brighton and West Brom, played us with no real centre forwards at all, and it seemed was quite. I would like to see how these players cope when we're playing against a lot better opposition. But I find it amazing that suddenly, apparently now Callum Chambers is the one they are thinking of letting go. I
just don't see what's changed. I don't see what's changed. We were looking to get rid of him in the summer, and 6 months on, when we've not had a great season, what's changed? And he's not been one of our best players. He's been inconsistent at best. I just don't see what's changed.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
Yeah, it's a difficult one there, Daniel. A really difficult one. I don't know. I think this thing. Let's have a look if there's anything else that we can look at the moment. That's what's going on around. I don't see anything else really being linked to this morning. It's very quiet. I mean, to be honest,
January, isn't it, Claude? It's January. January transfer windows are always very quiet.
Yeah, because I thought maybe these results, maybe that's these wins. We're now. This is one that we've been linked with now. Is Julian Draxler. Where do you Julian Draxler and Isco? Where do you stand on that, Daniel? On these two.
Not for me, both of them. I don't want both of them. Isco's not good enough. There's a reason that Real Madrid want to get rid of him. And Julian Draxler, we've been linked with him for the past 5 years, and I just
there you go. Loan options. I don't know. We've still got bloody Ceballos there. There's I'm not from Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? And he's not exactly pulling up trees, is he? Daniel? Would you? So I don't really get it. Really, I don't really get why we are going for these players. As you say, Draxler is another player that is that you say has been linked for. It seems since 2012. I think we've been linked to this guy. I don't know what I don't know, Dan. I don't know, Dan. By the way, everyone, it's MN. Are you in the chat, MN? Where is it? Can you, if MN's in the chat, I'm not sure he is in the chat. I want to put up Daniel's channel link as well on there, please, if you're in the chat, MN, so we can get people to follow Daniel. By the way, how are you doing, Daniel, on the as far as your channel's concerned at the moment? Where are we?
Yeah, the channel's going really good. So I'm almost at 1,600 subscribers now. I think I'm like 40 odd subs away from that. It went up 50 subscribers in the last 4 days, which was really good. So yeah, I'm trying to push to that 2K now. So I think I'm like 440 odd subs off to 2K. So yeah, I'm trying to push it to 2K. The anniversary of the channel is coming up on the 22nd of January. So if I can get as close to that 2K as possible by the 22nd of January, that'd be amazing.
Was it your first year, isn't it? 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year. Yeah, 1 year of having the channel. And I'm also, looking at various guests on. I'm starting a Premier League show, preview show and review show very soon as well. That's coming down in the pipeline. And just trying to kick things on.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and forward and upwards. So since this revival now, we're now 10 points off the league leaders. Liverpool are doing a little bit of suffering a little bit at the moment.
They struggled a bit on Monday, didn't they, against Southampton?
Yeah, exactly. So where do you see our season? Are we back in for top four now, Daniel? With this little run?
I'm not sure, Claude. Like I'm really not sure.
Yeah,
I'm really not sure. If we can get a good win together. If we can get a good win together, a good run together, then we could be up there because the table is still wide open. But it's a big if, isn't it? It's a big if, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
It is a big if, and with as much as I really the performance against West Brom, I thought was the best I've seen for a long while. But then again, I'm looking at the team we were playing, and they were absolutely awful, weren't they? And so we'll see. We'll see as the season go on. We've got the FA Cup now on the Saturday. How do you see that going? Newcastle at home should more. FA Cup. It's our competition, isn't it? We own that cup now. We seem to own it, don't we?
Yeah, we're a cup team, Claude. That's what we are. We're a club team. Yeah, we're a cup team.
Well, we wasn't until we got fucking thrashed by Man City the other day. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I do know what you mean.
Yeah. We're a cup team.
All right, let's have a look around. There's not much going on, Daniel, to be honest with you, today. As you say, it's a very quiet. January is very quiet, isn't it? I mean, but I thought we would do some business this month because I thought we'd at least get someone in. But apparently, until we can get rid of these players, we can't do nothing. But then why? Oh, it's just I know people are, well, it's only early, but the thing is, shouldn't we have got, if we are going to get deals, shouldn't this already been done already? Some of these deals should have been done already if we are to improve the squad. Having said that, I've got to say, I'll tell you what, Daniel, one of the most impressive things I've seen is the way these young kids have come through this season. By accident or crook, you know, I mean, let's face it, that's only because certain players were off field that they got a chance. But I thought Smith Rowe is looking an outstanding talent alongside Saka, Martinelli. They look three outstanding talents coming through. Daniel?
Sorry, Claude. I was reading your chat there. I was just engrossed in some of the comments. What was you saying, mate? Sorry about that. I was just reading some of your comments, some of the chats of bigging up everybody in the chat. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry, Emmen's in the chat. Yeah, can you put Daniel's channel in the chat for me, please, mate? What was that? One good thing about this season at the present moment, is the three outstanding young talents that have come through, like Smith Rowe, Martinelli. We already knew about Saka, but he's now developing. He's
developing. Do you know the thing with? Do you know the thing with Saka, right? Yeah. Do you know why I think he's improving and why I think he's doing really well is because he's got a guy like Smith Rowe. They're both young kids together, and they're learning together. You know, they really are. They really are learning together. But yeah, I think I want to see those guys start pretty much week in, week out now. Smith Rowe and Saka and Martinelli. I think that's the way forward.
Yeah, by the way, there's a super chat from Bargav. Big up to you both. Sell or keep Nketiah. Nketiah linked with a £20 million move as well. To Wolves, I think it is, isn't it? Wolves linked to Wolves. Would you sell?
I would sell.
Would you sell them too?
Yeah, I would sell Nketiah, and I'll tell you why I'd sell Nketiah is because he's had so many chances, but not good enough. I think the pressure of playing for Arsenal is getting to him. So like every time Nketiah plays on the pitch, you can see that he's trying too hard. And when I know it sounds a bit mad because he does well for England, and obviously England is a bigger stage to play on than Arsenal. But there's just something about whenever he puts on an Arsenal shirt, you can tell he's trying to rush his game. He's trying too hard. Whereas if he was to settle down and just, take his chances, he'd probably do really well. And the other thing is, I think he needs to be in the Premier League at a lower opposition team where he can just get. It sounds a bit mad, but maybe get roughed up a little bit and just get a little bit more hardened to the Premier League, because I don't think he's. I don't think at the moment he's Premier League. I don't think he's Premier League ready right now.
No, he was struggling to get into the Leeds team last year, wasn't he? In their promotion year. So, was it last year or year? With all this carry on, I'm forgetting where we were. But he was struggling to get into the Leeds team, wasn't he? And then he came back. He has scored some goals. He does work hard. Just don't think he's quite there. I don't know. He's just not quite there for me. I don't know I think maybe it's best for him to get more time and everything to go elsewhere and maybe develop. I mean, he might become I've seen players leave our football club and go on to have good careers. So, that is. But with with Joe Willock, I'm not sure one way or the other with Joe Willock. I don't know. His final ball to me sometimes needs a lot of improvement. Needs a lot of energy, but sometimes his final ball is not good enough. I don't know. I don't know about you.
No.
Joe Willock as well. That's what.
Yeah, Joe. Do you know the thing with Joe Willock, right? Is his final decision making is rubbish. So he's got talent, but his final decision making is terrible. And whether it's to make that final pass or whether it's to take the shot on, I think we need to start looking at getting Nketiah and Willock out.
Yeah, I agree. It's excuse me, everyone. I'm not myself this morning. I'm just struggling. Claude Daniel says, MN's asked me, this one for you, Daniel, really. Which player would you sign in January, Daniel?
Yeah, I just, yeah.
What's the player you'd sign in, Daniel?
I'm not so sure. Like, I don't really think there's anyone we can get in January that's going to improve us. Maybe.
I think now.
Maybe get Basuma from Brighton.
Yeah,
really improve our midfield. Maybe get rid of Bellerin and getting a Tarek Lamptey or something like that. Think again could improve our right side. I don't know, but in terms of creative players as well, there's not really a lot, because you ain't getting the likes of, maybe like a Philip Coutinho in this window. And Coutinho, I would take at Arsenal. I think he would improve us massively. I know a lot of people are alluding to the fact that there could be a chance we could go back into Hossein Aouar. But see, the thing is, I'm a little bit suspect about Aouar, because it's all well and good doing it in the French league, but can you do it in the Premier League? And we've seen with Pepe, coming from the French league to the Premier League, he's struggling. And I don't think we need to spend massive amounts of money on a player that is not going to do it in the Premier League. At least if you go and get someone like a Coutinho, yes, he's older and might not have long left, but he's done it in the Premier League. He knows how the Premier League is. I just think if it's a massive gamble to take a punt on someone like an Aouar when they're not the finished article. I think right now we need to be going for more experienced finished article players, because we need to get back into the Champions League. When we're back into the Champions League and we have the luxury of A, more money, and B, we have the luxury of being in the bigger competitions, I think then you could start looking at younger players. I just think at the moment, to get us there, we need that experience to push us over the line to get into the top four or to win the Europa League, and then start to properly rebuild. Because otherwise, if you try, and the thing is, I'm not, it's all well and good putting all this faith in the young players, and the young players that are playing for us at the moment are doing really well, but they're going to need some experience and guidance. They're not going to need, and they're not going to get it from guys like Willian, who listen, if Arsenal kept the receipt, they want to be cashing in on him right now, because what a waste of money he's turned out to be. But we need some experience, some quality experience, who can actually get us over the line and can encourage and help these younger players.
Yeah, true. Anthony Herbert says Arsenal with Torreira and Quindouzi I don't think they've been called back, have they? I didn't hear that.
No, I don't think they've come back.
No, but also it would add to it would even put even our foreign player quota back up again, wouldn't it? If we took them players back, so I can't see that happening. Smash Lights will do it for. Thank you very much. Yeah, listen. I think it's because I think now that these young players are starting to play well now, maybe we've had a bit of a rethink about this. we're going to allow maybe the young players to develop, the Smith Rowes, Martinelli, rather than go out and pay money for players. I still think, even though we've got so many centre halves at the club, I think we still need centre halves again. I still think we are still short. Having said that, defensively we haven't done too bad in the last couple of games, but I don't know, Daniel. I don't know.
I honestly don't as well, Claude. I honestly don't know.
I mean, we're a strange club. We have highs, lows, all in one season at the moment. I was very impressed. I've got to say, I'll give it credit where it's due. Was very impressed with our performance on Saturday.
I was impressed, but on the flip side of that, Claude, we was playing West Brom. Not being too negative, we have to listen. I looked at that game, and I it was a great win, and I was like, hopefully, we can kick on now and get a result against, the teams that we're playing next, and then. I know we've got Man United on the horizon. We've got Newcastle and Crystal Palace. We can get a result there. Because I look at West Brom as the same situation as the opening day a game when we played Fulham. So I'm not really... Listen, I'm happy that we won. And I'll take the 3 points. But at the end of the day, it's too early to say whether we've turned a corner. And in my opinion, we need to go a long way before we can say we've turned a corner.
Yeah, no. By the way, everyone, I've just put that in the chat. There's Daniel's channel. Click on that, go and subscribe, and give Daniel all the help he can, because I think his channel does deserve a lot of recognition. There's a lot of good quality out there. And you don't get the likes of Kevin Campbell coming on any podcast, mate. So let's give him some a good look at his channel, and there he is in the description there.
Yeah,
please sign up to the channel. And what you at the moment now, Daniel?
So I'm at 1,550. So my aim is to get to 2,000 before the end of the season. Before the end of the season, if I can get to 2,000. My aim before I hit the anniversary is to get to close to as 2,000 as I can get. So if I can get to 2,000 by the end of the season, that would be great.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, exactly. And what's someone else? The Europa League. We can win it. Says Dead. What's it? Deadpool said we could win the Europa League. Yeah, it's possible, but then there are a lot of good teams in that Europa League, especially some of the good sides coming out of the Champions League as well. So, who knows? I think we can do it. Claude's, and that's our competition. She said, should we go out of the FA Cup and concentrate on the league? I don't think we can. I don't know whether we can do much in the league now, Andy, to be honest with you. I think our priority has got to be, if we want to qualify for the Champions League, it's got to be winning the Europa League. I don't know if you agree with me, Daniel. I think that's the only real avenue into it at the moment. Although you never know, with the way teams are slipping up, and no one has really been very consistent this year. Even Chelsea were on a good run, and look at them now; they've slipped 4 defeats in the last 5 games, so they're not looking that great either. So you don't know with this league whether we can mount a challenge for top 4. But I think our best hope would be winning the Europa League. Wouldn't you agree with me on that, Daniel? Daniel?
Yeah. No, sorry, I'm here, Claude.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm here, mate.
It's all right, mate. I know there's a lot of something. I think something with the internet this morning. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I was just seeing a lot of people in the chat, saying that Buendia is potentially the real deal. Yeah, it's mad. It is total mad, and we need to do something as well. But I can see this window just being a case of maybe not bringing in much, but just shipping in, shipping out the deadwood, getting rid of the deadwood. It seems like the club mean business when it comes to getting rid of the deadwood, because Kolasinac has gone. Hopefully, with this news, Ozil could be going. So yeah, it seems like they mean real business when they're trying to get this deadwood out.
Claude, is that your? I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look at more comments. I don't know some of these comments. I don't know whether they're talking about housekeepers. I'm not with it this morning. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've got this bug. There's a bug going about. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You ain't got coronavirus, have you, Claude?
I don't know, mate. I don't feel great this morning. I don't feel myself. I might have to do another 10 minutes and then.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Listen, I hope you might want to get yourself a test.
I feel really rough this morning. I don't know what it is.
Have you been out much?
I don't sleep very well either. I'm not had about 3-4 hours sleep this morning, last night. Oh,
yeah.
Too good.
You might want to get yourself a COVID test. Have you been out before we went into lockdown? Did you go out much? Did you?
No. Since Monday, I've just been up down the road because since the announcement.
Yeah.
I just go out and just get essential stuff because I don't know. I've got this fear now. They're going out too much now, especially with the way they're carrying on about what. It's really getting me down. All this.
Yeah.
Honestly, the whole thing is getting me down. It's. Oh.
No, mate. I would get yourself a test just to be on the safe side, even if it's not COVID. It'll just rule it out. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's the third lockdown. It's mad. It's just horrendous.
I don't know. Just don't feel right. I'm gonna let's just a few more comments. I'm gonna bring this to an end. I don't feel good at the moment this morning. I just
yeah.
Never had that problem before, it was just a girl. She was a new girl.
So yeah, big up everybody in the chat. I can see all these.
Everyone needs to go. Why did he give William a big contract? Says, yeah, it's true. Why did we give William a contract? Good try, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm not with it today, boys. I'm going to come to an end here. In the Premier, Arsenal's next games are. Yeah, let's look at the next Premier League games. What we've got. Jordan Brown says we got Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Southampton, Man United, Wolves, Aston Villa. It gets hard then. Leeds, Man City, Leicester City. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. This is going to be a test. This will tell us where we are. These next few games. I don't know. Looking at it, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Southampton, Man United, Wolves, Aston Villa, Leeds, Man City, Leicester City, all coming up in the next 10 sort of games. So
yeah,
this will tell us if we can really get a few wins out of that lot and really climb the table. And I think that going into the last stage of the season will be in good stead. But that is a big test, Daniel, isn't it?
Yeah, and when you look at the table is so wide open.
Yeah.
The table, when you look at the table is so wide open. The teams above us, we're 3 points off Chelsea, and Chelsea were considered title contenders. And you look at teams above us, they're all on the same number of points. And the table is there for the taking. If anybody puts a consistent run in, going from between now and to the end of the season, they'll win the league. And the same with the European spots. Anybody puts a consistent run in, They will finish top 4. They will finish in the Europa League spots. But it's just mad. It's just total mad. It is. But I could honestly, right? I think we could get maybe 5th or 6th if we put a good run together. And I think that either maybe Leicester or Everton could probably nick the league. I actually think it's going to be a dark horse team that wins the league this season. Yeah. You there, Claude? Good.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, it's just that I can hear you and I can hear someone else.
Yeah, sorry. That's when you live in a small place where I do. You get Jesus. You know, it's like a bloody coffee morning in here. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a coffee morning. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ! It's like bloody Downton Abbey in this house. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ!
Discussing last night's EastEnders, yeah.
Yeah. It's like fucking Women's Institute, mate. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Look, I'm going to wrap this up, everyone. I really do apologise. I don't feel too good this morning. Sorry, Daniel, I can't.
No, don't worry, mate. Listen,
everyone, please, just tell them what you've got coming up on your level, Daniel.
So yeah, I haven't got anything planned as yet. I might be doing, like, this evening. I'm debating whether to do the Manchester derby in the Carabao Cup.
That's in doubt, apparently.
Yeah, if it goes ahead, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing like a transfer update, maybe some point this afternoon. But I'm going to do, like, later in the week, I'll be doing a preview for the FA Cup game against Newcastle. I'm waiting to hear back. I'm trying to get a guest on for that, but I'm waiting to hear back from the people that I've contacted. So I'm looking at doing a preview for that, and then in the next week or so, I'm going to be starting the Premier League preview show and the review show with various guests from other clubs, fans from other clubs on. So yeah, that's coming up. Those are the things that I've really got planned in the pipeline over the next couple of weeks.
Good man. And as I say, everyone, please follow the channel. It's in the description there. It's like, I put it in the chat there.
Yeah, please go and subscribe. I would really appreciate it.
And I just want to apologise to everyone. I'm not being myself. I'm going to go and see what I can get. Go to the chemist, I think. I don't know where. I'm going to have to go and see what I can find. Anyway, take care, everyone. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling a little bit better. But anyway, take care and see you soon, yeah? Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.